Namaste students, welcome again. Today we are going to start the new chapter, that is sound. It is clear from the name that we are going to learn about sound. Firstly, you have to learn that what sound is. Sound is basically a form of energy. That form of energy which help us to communicate with each other. We can hear the things. So let's discuss some points of sound. What sound it plays an important role in our life. How? Because it helps us to communicate with each other. Without sound, we are unable to communicate with each other easily. As there are also so many methods of communication, but sound is the best method for communication. It is the form of energy, and an object that produces sound is called source of sound. What source of sound is? That object which is producing sound, that is known as source of sound. So there are so many sources of sound. Knocking, it is also the source of sound. Telephone, guitar, clock, bell, violin, knocking, they are the various sources of sound. In this chapter, we will study about that how sound is produced and how we can hear the sound. We are having different types of sound, means why some voices are low and why some voices are loud. In this chapter, we will also study about the characteristics of sound and the propagation of sound. Propagation means how sound travel from one place to another. That all things we are going to learn in this chapter, so stay tuned. Firstly, we will discuss about that how sound is produced. Sound is produced basically by vibrations, by vibrating a body. What vibration means? Vibration means rapid to and fro motion about a fixed point. What to and fro motion is? Let us see. Firstly, sound is produced when an object vibrates. If there is some vibration, then sound is produced. Vibration, how you can define vibration? This is very important. Vibration can be defined as rapid to and fro motion of an object about a fixed position. एक फिक्स पोजीशन के along जो टू एंड फ्रो मोशन है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का, लाइक दिस फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव टेकन दिस. ओके, सो this rapid to and fro motion means like this. It to and fro, to and fro, to and fro means the motion is very rapid. So you can see many of the examples that we will discuss, also various activities, so that how vibration is producing sound. So example you can take, that is the string of a guitar. As you can see, when I will just pull a string of a guitar, then it vibrates. When there is vibration, so a sound is produced. For this, how sound is produced, let us explain, let us explore some activities. Now see this activity 13.1. In this activity, what you have to take a metal plate or pan and hang it at the convenient place in such a way that it does not touch the wall. This can easily you can do at your home. Now strike it with the help of stick. Do you hear a sound? Touch the plate or pan gently with your finger. Do you feel the vibrations? Again, strike the plate with the stick or hold it tightly with your hands immediately after striking. Do you hear the sound? Touch the plate after it stops producing sound. Can you feel the vibrations now? This activity you have to perform and you have to write down the observations what you have feel. Now see the next activity, activity 13.2. Now take a rubber band, put it around a longer side of the pencil box as you can see in the picture. Insert two pencils between the box and stretched rubber. You have to stretch the rubber. It means what you are doing, you are producing vibrations. Now plug the rubber band somewhere in the middle. Do you hear any sound? Does the band vibrate? Yes, you can see some vibrations also, and you can also hear the sound. So this activity you can also perform. This is a very simple and interesting activity. This is the next activity. So you have to take a metal dish. You have to pour some water in it. Strike it at its edge with the help of spoon. Do you hear a sound? Again strike the dish and then touch it. Can you feel the dish vibrating? Strike the dish again. Look at the surface of the water. What you will observe? You will observe some waves there. So now hold the dish. What changes do you observe on the surface of water? Can you explain the change? Is there a hint to connect sound with the vibration of a body? Whenever you hit the metal plate, it vibrates and sound is produced. But the amplitude of sound is very less. Students, see this activity. So in this activity, you had made a homemade ektara. How you have made? You have take a hollow coconut shell and you make a musical instrument that is known as ektara. You can also make it with the help of an earthen pot. Play this instrument and identify its vibrating part. The vibrating part is the string. This is the next activity to show the vibrations and the amplitude of the sound. What you have to take 6 to 8 bowls or tumblers, fill them with the water up to the different levels as you can see in the picture. You have to increase the levels gradually from one end to another, means starting from the very less amount of water ends to a very large amount of water. Now take a pencil and strike the bowls gently. Strike all of them in a succession. You will hear a pleasant sound. This is your Jal Tarang. This you have also seen that whenever you strike on these bowls, vibrations are produced.